Hi, this is Anne. Today I'm just going to paint a landscape, and I'm going to use my palette knife for most of it. The colors I'm going to use, I've got a Superwood board and a brush and a palette knife and a small brush that I'm going to do the tree with. I'm going to use white, turquoise, burnt umber, a lightish grey, a black or a Payne's grey, a buff titanium or a tan color, and some texture paste. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to paint my board with a few colors, and then I'll do the texture paste on top, my dark colors and my texture paste on top. Okay, so I'm just going to put my light gray on first. I'm going to cover a rather decent piece of my board with this. Just want to make sure my sides is also covered nicely. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my burnt umber and my turquoise and just put some on there. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of my burnt umber on. I maybe overdone it with the brown. I just want to take a little bit off. I don't want too much brown there. I'm just going to put a little bit of my grey back into this. And I'm just going to let it dry now. It's dry now, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my yellow ochre and my buff titanium, or you can use a tan color or whatever, and I've got my texture paste. So I just want to make a nice background here. Okay, so I've just got my yellow ochre now without the texture paste. I just want to make a little bit of a texture here and there, yellow ochre here and there, here at the bottom especially. And then I'm going to take my texture paste with my yellow ochre, and I'm going to put it on. I'm not going to think too much, I'm just going to put it on and cover some of the areas. And then I'm going to take some of my tan, and I'm going to put some of that and I don't want to cover everything at the back. Just take a little bit my texture paste and just make some whiter areas for myself, not mixing it into my paint now. And now I'm just going to let it dry. And when it's dry, I will come back and show you what I'm going to do. When this is dry, I'm going to use this long, thin brush. It's a Sable Rigger from Daler and Rowney, and it takes a lot of paint, and you can go a long way with it. You can also use this small round brush. I hope you can see that. Or you can use a Posca pen or anything that you've got can also work. So I'm just going to use my rigger and my paint spray. And I'm going to thin it down with a little bit of water, and I will start to make my stems and my branches and everything.